Good morning and welcome back to another video, the last part of my German vlog. And in this video we are gonna do a little road trip with my grandma and grandpa. Well, I didn't pack too much because we would leave only for one night. Then I went upstairs, we took some breakfast, we made some breadies for the way and we wanted to leave quite early to get as much as possible from the day. Here you can see we took each of us a breadie and then we hit the road. Sadly the weather was not the best, it was raining, but luckily it calmed down and then we decided to do a stop halfway to stretch our legs and do a pee-pee puzzle like we call it in Germany. And then we ate the snacks that we took with us, a banana and a muesli bar. And then we continued back on the road on our way to Kassel, the city where my grandma and grandpa grew up after the war and where they met. Our first stop was at Schönefelder Märchenteich, and it was a place where my mom used to go with her grandparents and she had a lot of memories there, so we decided to do our first stop there. So I'm gonna let you enjoy the nature and I'm gonna see you later. So after we finished our walk, we had to check into our room we had rented. So we went there first and after we went to Hercules. But sadly it was kind of raining and really foggy, so I've put you a picture next to it how it's supposed to look in summer. Fun fact, that was actually my photo. I have been to Kassel before with my grandparents, I think it was 2013. And as you saw in summer, you can also see the water games, I think they're called. And yes, I'm gonna let you enjoy. It's a bit more spooky than it is in summer, for sure, since there was a lot of fog. But it kind of gave a different vibe that for me it was interesting since I had seen it in summer. So yeah, I will let you enjoy and I'll see you later. The next morning we woke up and left pretty early so we can enjoy as much as possible from the day that we had, because we still had a few stops that we wanted to do and a few places that we wanted to visit. The first place is gonna be the Orangerie. It was built under Landgrave Charles between 1703 and 1711. Usually an orangerie is a brick building with large windows where you bring your fruit trees in winter to protect them, such as like a big greenhouse. Today it is used as an astronomy and physical cabinet with a planetarium. my grandma used to do sports here when she was young, and I said it must have been really cool to do sports in front of such a nice building, but she said that war destroyed so much that it was pretty much non-recognizable. Then our next stop was in the city center, but I found this ladybug, and it was the first ladybug of the year, and I wanted kind of to rescue it and bring it to a flower, that it probably enjoyed it more than the car. But anyways, ladybug is safe, and let's now do a little walk through the city center, and I'm just gonna let you enjoy it. There's not much to talk, so I hope you enjoyed. Before we go to our last stop, we went to this bakery looking for a traditional savory, which is kind of like a quiche, and it's called Speckkuchen, and it has 3 layers, a layer of bread, leek and bacon, and then we also got this delicious raspberry cake. Then our next and last stop was Wilhelmshöhe, another big and beautiful building with a nice park, and you can also see Hercules from there. So after spending a few more days with my grandparents, it was time to go back home. It was a beautiful week with a lot of things that we did, and it was really fun, and I hate goodbyes. It's the worst thing. So yeah, we had a few hours drive to go to the airport, and as we like to say, even the weather is sad and crying that we're leaving. And after successfully dropping off the rental car, we made our way into the airport, where this time I'll have to wait for 6 hours for my flight to leave. So here you can see my mom's flight is leaving at 1:45 and I'm leaving at 7:25, which is quite some time I have to spend in the airport. And after going through security and spending some time together with my mom, we had to say goodbye, which, as I said, I hate goodbyes. But it's okay, I'm gonna see her again on 1st of July. So now I have to wait for my flight, which is gonna be roughly in 6 hours. But I told my mom it's definitely better for me to wait 6 hours than them waiting 6 hours and us needing to leave much earlier to go to the airport. So after seeing my mom's plane taking off, I had a small problem. It said that my SD card was full. So I tried to export some files, but it still said it's full. So I decided to leave it alone and record it with my phone. So here I'm eating some meatballs from the day before. And because I was a bit sick, my ears kept blocking up, and I bought those earplugs for pressure, and that worked surprisingly really good. And then because I started getting some pain, also got those paracetamols, as you saw, some painkillers, and to distract myself, I decided to maybe read some book, but it did not really help my ears. I kept stressing out about it, so I decided to watch something and eat my wrap and the cake that my grandma gave me. And then it was already time to board, and that's pretty much all I filmed. Then I have just a photo from each airport. So I am back home, and don't mind my sick look. I got a bit sick, nothing really bad, but yeah, I didn't get to film anything with the camera yesterday because something with the SD, it was full even though I tried to empty it. But yeah, and also it was one of the worst trips for me because my ears kept blocking and like really a lot really painful. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to show you what I got. I actually wanted to do kind of a shopping haul when I was in Germany. I mainly bought, well, only bought Easter things, and one book and another book my grandma gave me. So yeah, I wanted to show you the unboxing because I thought I packed it pretty smart. So first, I was slightly a few kilos overweight, and I decided to pack things in my jackets pockets, so in case they say something I can take the jacket out and wear it. And it was like actually 2 kilos each pocket. It's roughly a kilo. So let's get started with the jacket pockets. So I got, I hope you can see them, those are drops, and have the same things also in like little gummy bears. They're like for chilling, relaxing, coming down. Then I also got cake, what was it called, clear cake topping thing. I got 4 of these ones. I got clear one. It's like a gel you put on top, but those are vegan. Gelatine, but vegan.
Ah,
so I got clear. It's like goose. It's like cake topping. A clear one, and then I also got red one, and you just put like barely a bit on top. So these ones are for red cakes, and those for clear ones. Then they also had 25 cents for Christmas things, so I got a few clips. I took everything out of the packages because the packages at the end was like, well, 200 grams, but that adds up a lot, so everything is already out of packages. So these ones are for Santa Claus and little angels clippies. Those were each 29 cents for the pack of 4. They were not really kind with their Easter things. They had way too many, and I got really obsessed. Well, I couldn't buy much, but I bought bunnies. These are like porcelain bunnies. So I originally got these 2 because I only had those 2 colors, and then I also got some other ones. I tried not to buy too many. So that was one pocket. Then I also got these 2 little baggies. Those were €1 for both, 50 cents each. Then I packed the rest of all my throat bonbons. I had a lot in my bag, but the rest I put in the pocket. More of this cake clear thing. And the other bunnies. This bunny and this bunny. I could have bought way more. I saw a lady in front of me, she bought like 10s. And I was like sad because I could buy more. And now to the luggage. This side I'm not gonna unbox because it just has jumpers and I already have taken something outside. Then we have something more Eastery. Did I show you this one? It's a pillowcase. Then I also got something else Christmassy, which is this Christmas house that lights up. And it was €1. Usually it costed 5. And it's like plywood, I think. That's pretty cute. Here is more like dirty clothes, but I need to find... And let's continue. Then I got some hemp oil pills. Those are the only things. This one, and where did I put the capsules? The other ones, the gummy. Those are like for calming down. And the last Easter thing, I don't think I showed you. And I also ordered some shoes from an influencer that is not doing anymore. Shoes and clothing, like she was selling everything out for like 70% off. So these ones are leather shoes that costed 120, and I got them for €25. And yeah, let's get to the last Easter thing. But I wanted to say that it also came with a beautiful bag. Really nice. I already used it to go on when we went to the trip. I put my things in there. Yeah, I walked just like to the restaurant and back on my grandma's birthday. And it survived! I had, did you see how hot I had a sock on it?
More things in there.
There's a lot of things in there. Oh, look at this one.
For eggs?
Yeah!
That's as many eggs as we eat on Easter. So. Accurate.
This one was the most expensive, not the most expensive, but like expensive for its kind of use. It was €5. For, no, €3.99, €4 for 2 cookie cutters. But I couldn't find any other cookie cutters. It's a carrot, a bitten carrot, and a bunny. I hope you can see them, but you're gonna see them in a video when we make cookies. The cutest. They're so cute. It has ears. So we're gonna put some cookies in there for Easter. Oh, and then I got these bunnies. They're like wood. I don't think you can see them very well. But you're gonna see them once we decorate for Easter. You're gonna see everything in detail. Now I'm kind of like rushing through it. And those are the shoes. One is empty. The next one. My mom bought me olives. Before we get to the board game, I bought this one for €3, which is a plate. It's not a cooking form. Wait, let me set it all up. It comes with these ones, which have magnets below, and you can put candles, and you can always put them like however you want. You can either put them in a straight line, you can put them on the side, so it's like a very good multi-use for Christmas, Easter, so you can put like all kinds of different bottoms, and then you can put the candles in it. And the first one I took, I asked the lady, can I open it to see if it comes with this ones? And it did. So someone stole these ones before. So good that I checked the box. Always check the box to see if it actually comes with everything. Especially if it's on discounted things, because, you know, things might be missing. And then I got a board game that costed $2.50, which is a little cheap for a board game, but it's packed with all kinds of other things. Here's the pills. And here my grandma gave me these ones, because she had them on some Christmas lights that she didn't like, just like stars. Those also will go on the Christmas box. In the Christmas box.
Second Christmas box probably.
We already have 2 Christmas boxes.
Ah, a third.
And then this one for 50 cents. It's a Christmas velvet girland, I think it's called, like a ribbon bow. Ribbon. And what else is in here? Oh, and another bunny.
What is the board game?
And then the board game is pretty much, it's like more like, maybe also for good for like kids and young age, but it's also like a cool chill game. So you pretty much have those cards, you put them, you lay them all out, and then you have the dices with like different faces and bodies and legs, and then you roll the dice and you have to find, the one that finds it faster wins. So now I have to bring everything to its place. I have to blow my nose, and yeah, we are gonna see you, or I'm gonna see you, because I think these videos are going on my channel, right? We'll agree to that. Okay, because I still haven't posted anything, so those videos might go a bit later. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this whole trip. And I wanted to quickly say, like, I didn't film much of my grandma and my cousins because they have more of a private life. They don't share it around, so yeah, that's why you didn't see much of the party and everything. But I enjoyed it really a lot, being back with family and kind of like coming down a bit. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Let's organize now.